Behold, my glorious supporter, isn't that right, has requested discussion about Warframe kitchen utility. That's right. You'll have to forgive me, isn't that right? I forgot the exact formulation of your request, but essentially we were talking about how Excalibur would be very useful for cutting cookies, and you wanted me to talk a little bit about other ability utility in the kitchen. Well, in the culinary setting, there are many different ways to utilize Warframe abilities, and one approach would be to simply go through every Warframe and talk about what things they can do that would be useful in the kitchen. For example, Wisp can place her little reservoirs in different parts of the kitchen to make sure you always have that buff. Let's say the health regeneration buff for when you're cooking on a hot surface, so that if you burn yourself and it's not too severe, you can simply heal it back up at the same time. I can't tell you how many times I'm constantly splattered with oil while cooking 3 different things at once, and it would help a lot to have something that controlled such a thing. Or you could put the electricity, the little shock mote, near the oil, so that as the little droplets of oil fly toward your face, they're immediately shot down by bursts of plasma, causing them to vaporize and harmlessly waft into the air instead of besmirching your visage. Or you could put the speed mode right there at the range. So actually spreading them out wouldn't do that much. And for the same reason, Gauss with Redline would be useful in the kitchen because fast and dexterity and dashing and stuff. But come on. You gotta be kidding me. We're not gonna go through every single one. We need to find the best favorite. That's what you people like, isn't that right? So we'll do that instead. Well, we'll do a little of both. I mean, that's what Wisp and Gauss are good candidates. Gauss can even control temperature in little areas. That's pretty spicy. Mag can be an induction burner and use magnetism to heat up the pan to the exact temperature. You could go on. There are lots of fun things you could do here. But what's more interesting is to try to find a Warframe that has some unique, groundbreaking, bushwhacking, pathfinding, horizon seeking abilities in the kitchen. Being able to cut cookies, induction burners, that whole thing with vaporizing the droplets of oil, pedestrian. We can already do that. You're telling me you don't already have a laser array positioned above your stove to automatically vaporize droplets of oil that come toward your face? What do you pour? This is ridiculous. Every kitchen comes equipped with those nowadays. Just pay millions of dollars to get the prototype made. Come on. So no, of course not. We need to come up with something that is a new horizon, not possible with current human technology, no matter the price. So let's begin. The first thing that comes to mind are situations where you can have a copy of yourself or a clone. A couple simple examples would be Excalibur Umbra, you and operator form can multitask in the kitchen. Wukong with Wukong's clone, of course, or sort of Sevagoth. You can leave the body form holding a dish and then have the shadow form go do something else. Is this cheating? Anyway, you can multitask. Sure, that's something. All right. But what are you, lonely? Just get a romantic partner or 3 or however many you need to do different tasks in the kitchen. Come on. What do you not have friends? Ridiculous. Again, what kind of people are you watching this video? No, we need to push further. We have some Warframes that have simple kitchen utility. Some Warframes with as of yet impossible kitchen utility. No. We need Warframes that eat in the kitchen. That's right. Grendel is the best culinary Warframe because Grendel is the complete package. Grendel has an oven, his stomach, so that you can cook the food. Grendel has a digestion ability so that he can eat the food or barf it up as a projectile. Grendel gains something from the food by digesting it for nourish buffs. And most of all, Grendel is food in meatball form. So I'm not entirely sure what you're getting on about other Warframes having ability utility in the kitchen. Grendel can be in multiple places at once by virtue of simply sucking in the ingredients. Grendel adds to your ingredient roster with meatball form. Grendel can combine the ingredients. Grendel can projectile vomit the ingredients into your enemies' mouths. And Grendel can himself enjoy the ingredients for very helpful buffs, I mean nutritional value. So I think I've pretty conclusively answered this question. What do you think? Are there Warframes that desperately need some additional attention in the kitchen that I'm heinously neglecting? Do you think Ember is better because you don't even have an oven or have absolutely no control of temperature? Do you think that it would be good to use Rhino as a cast iron pan? Go on and tell me in the comments, and I'll ruthlessly disagree with you. Thank you for your wonderful and culinarily educational question. Isn't that right?